Hi there, my name's Jason Perkins, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode in my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I'm an attorney who specializes in Georgia workers' compensation cases. I created this series of workers' compensation videos because I wanted to provide people who've been injured at work with helpful information about Georgia workers' compensation law and the benefits available to them under that law. Today I want to talk to you about medical benefits under Georgia workers' compensation law, and I'd like to look at the specific question of whether you can pick any workers' compensation doctor you want to treat your injury. Now, having a good doctor in your workers' compensation case is extremely important. The insurance company is often going to be pushing to get you back to work and to not have to continue paying for medical treatment for your injury because you're costing the insurance company money. So they may be pushing your doctor. You need a doctor who's going to be sure and be fair to you, provide good medical treatment, and not going to be afraid to stand up to the insurance company if they're pushing him or her to do something that doesn't need to be done. So what rights do you have to select a workers' compensation doctor that you want in your workers' compensation case? Well, it depends. The main thing that depends on is whether your employer did what they were supposed to do and posted a valid panel of physicians. A panel of physicians is a list of workers' compensation doctors. Under Georgia law, your employer is supposed to post that list at prominent places on their business premises. They're supposed to explain it to you as well. The list should be at least 6 doctors. At least one of them is required to be an orthopedic surgeon. If your employer posts a list and follows all the requirements of Georgia law about that list, then you may have to select a doctor off that list. If they don't post a list or the list is not done correctly, you can probably select any doctor you want to treat your injury. So you first need to determine whether they have that panel of physicians. It's always a good thing if you can to locate where the panel of physicians is posted and to get documentation of it for later in case there's any question about whether it may be valid or not. Now, even if they do have a valid panel of physicians, there are still rights to choose which doctor you want off that list. And there's some rights to be able to change your doctor to a different doctor off that list. It's just you don't necessarily have the absolute right to pick any doctor you want if they posted the panel validly. You may have to go through other methods like getting the insurance company to agree to a different doctor or filing a motion with a workers' compensation judge or requesting a hearing in front of a workers' compensation judge and trying to prove that you need a different doctor to treat you for your workers' compensation injury. I hope you found this information about whether you can select any workers' compensation doctor you want helpful. If you have, please let me know that. The best way you can do that is by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. If you've got other questions about Georgia workers' compensation, I'd encourage you to get answers to your questions. Unfortunately, one of the main issues I run into when I can't help people out is that they've waited too long to ask their questions. So be sure and ask your questions and get answers to them. There's a couple of good ways that you can do that. One is by visiting our Perkins Studdard Workers' Compensation channel on YouTube, where you can view all the videos from the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. Or if you'd like some specific answers to the questions in your case, then you can reach out to me and set up a free consultation. One of the best ways you can do that is by visiting our website, which is www.perkinslawtalk.com, and completing and submitting our free consultation request form there. Or you can call us directly at the phone number on the bottom of our screen, and one of the members of our workers' compensation team will be happy to get a free consultation with me scheduled for you. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video today. I want to wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.